Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, 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 my loves, my angels. Listen, happy Friday. Happy birthday to my Virgos. We're starting off. Hopefully, it's going to be a fun filled Friday. The start to a weekend. The weekend is here. Yes, yes, yes. For some of you, it's been a long week. We didn't have the waning moon this week, which brings up a lot of emotions. Okay, it's, renewal, rebirth. Reviewing things. So look, what I want to tell you now is just stop scrolling. This message today is meant for you, okay? I'm picking up on a huge wave of positive energy coming in. The struggles you've been facing, they're about to flip into blessings. Think surprise opportunities, money flow, love vibes. Yes, the universe is turning things around in your favor, okay? Spirit is saying loud and clear. You're not stuck. You've been set up for a breakthrough. That breakthrough is coming and it's coming now. So get ready to receive your next chapter. It's going to feel like fresh air and rainbows after the storm, okay? Claim this energy in the comments if you're ready for this glow up. We're going to get right into it. We're going to see what your blessings are, what you're going to get, okay? I'm feeling it's good vibes. It's good vibes. It's good vibes Friday, guys. Okay. Bear with me. I don't have my spectacles on today. Okay. So let's see, Spirit guys. My collective is ready. Okay. This is a fun-filled Friday. Things are good. I got a little bit of music on. I hope you guys can't hear it too much because YouTube will ban it. All right, Spirit guys. What? Oh my gosh. See, I'm telling you, carrying connections, love is in the air. Love vibes is in the air for you. You have somebody coming in that want to share their heart. They want to hold you. They want to tell you how much they love you. They possibly want to bring you some flowers, bring you a gift, show you so much affection. Open up, share their emotions with you, not be closed-hearted, okay? This is a 14. 14s talk about um temperance, balance, okay? This is somebody that wants to balance their emotions. They want to think with their mind. They want to think with their heart. They want to balance the relationship. So it's a possibility for a few of you that you're getting someone from the past, all right? And if you are, this is somebody that may have done some growing, that may have, missed you, longed for you, realized what they've done, ready to take a little bit of accountability. That's, some men too, okay, eventually. But they want to come in and they want to balance the relationship with you because they don't want to be separated from you, okay? And for a lot of you, this is this new love. This is this new love that's going to come in. It's going to treat you the way you need to be treated. They're going to tell you, oh, you look beautiful today. That dress looks nice on you. How are you feeling? How was your day? It's not going to be about them. They're going to care about genuinely like how you feel. If you're having a bad day, let's talk about it. What can I do to help you? That kind of man, that loving gentleman, that romance. Like back in the day when men actually had chivalry. This is what you're gonna get. Okay, it's a 14, honey. That's balance. That's temperance. What else, Spirit guides? Ooh, got a jumper. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. Six chakras talk about the third eye, the intuition. You guys are starting to use your intuition. This person might be very intuitive when they come in, okay? This is Archangel, I'm sorry. This is Archangel Metatron. So Metatron is one who guides you, that gives you clarity, puts you on your spiritual journey, helps with your spiritual healing, also helps with people who have difficulties dealing with childhood issues. So if you or your person, all right, were maybe stuck in your first chakra, dealing with things that happened in the past throughout your childhood. Maybe you got picked on. Maybe there were abandonment issues. Maybe a parent left. Maybe you feel like you didn't belong, you didn't fit in. Maybe, just whatever was going on. Maybe you were bullied. Maybe you had learning disabilities. Maybe, maybe your family, you were the middle child, the last child. You felt overlooked. Whatever. Maybe you had an absent father, absent mother. Maybe you grew up with a grandparent. Maybe you grew up in a rough neighborhood. Maybe you went off to boarding school. I don't know. Maybe you were in a military family and you were always on the go and you feel like every time you made a friend, you had to leave and move somewhere else. Whatever your issue was in your childhood, the Archangel Metatron helps to heal those, once you address them and once you're ready to heal that, okay? So this is somebody who's using their intuition. This is somebody that went within. Like I said, if this person that comes back happens to be somebody from your past, then they've looked within. They've addressed what needs to be addressed. They've worked on healing that, and now they're ready to come back in and balance that relationship with you, okay? So good so far, right? Let's see. Victory. You are being so victorious right now. Oh, just go back right quick to this. This is a 40. This talks about stability, emotional, physical, mental stability, even financial stability. So this person could have been working on their stability mentally if they were, stuck in their head, overthinking the relationship between you guys. Financial, if they feel like they needed to get the money up. Emotional, if they were close, if their heart was close to you because they experienced some hurt or some trauma. Okay, so that's that. So now we have victory. So you will be victorious if this person is from the past, if they have addressed some issues that they had and they're coming back this go around. If you decide to have a reconciliation, you will be victorious with that relationship. It will work. It will balance itself out. At least it's looking that way. You yourself have worked on yourself. You have addressed issues that you had. You are coming through as victorious. You are coming through as pure, as the winner, as coming out on top, okay? The universe is so proud of you. You're getting the gold, all right? Like I said, you have blessings coming in, abundant blessings coming in for you, for riding out the storm, getting through the storm, beating the challenges. You were being spiritually tested and didn't even know it, but you've won. You've received the crown. You're receiving recognition, okay? Eyes closed. You listened to your intuition. You followed your inner voice. You let spirit guide you through whatever you needed to go through to heal, all right? And that's why you have monetary blessings coming in. You have love coming in, opportunities coming in that you didn't even dream of, that you never even thought of, okay? This is a 28. This is a 10. That cycle you went through, that storm you went through is over. It is complete. That chapter is final, okay? One more of those. Here's my song. Rest and rejuvenation. After going through the storm, you guys took a moment to sit and just contemplate and meditate and go within and rest, all right? The person that you're meeting could have gone through similar things with you, and they had to take a moment to sit and rest and just contemplate, just get in alignment, align those chakras, your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, be able to communicate, use your intuition, think with wisdom, think with knowledge. Everything has to be in balance in order for us to be able to come out and have some type of peace. When any of those chakras are off, it can affect you medically, mentally, emotionally. So you guys went in, you meditated. Some of you are doing yoga. Some of you are researching tarot, doing tarot, speaking with a therapist, going to the gym, maybe in therapy, physical therapy, occupational therapy, maybe doing some workout exercises, maybe even pulling them up on YouTube, okay? Maybe doing dance. Whatever you're doing, you're finding your peace. And once you found your peace, you're now allowing anyone to disrupt that, okay? You're taking time to yourself. You're grounding yourself, or you're nurturing yourself, putting self-love into yourself. You're just doing, self-love for yourself, okay? So like I said, this is great. This is great. You guys, there's been a lot of healing. Like, what did you guys have to heal through? Like, what's been going on with my collective? I know it's probably just been love more than likely. Maybe for some careers, some finances, but oh my gosh, what's coming from my collective for this great abundance that they have coming in? What are some of the things? What's going on, my collective? Such good readings, friends. Some of you guys are meeting new people, establishing new friendships. All right. Now that you're elevating, now that you transform, people that are within your energy, that are on your elevation, are coming into your life. You're spending more time. You're comfortable. You're seeing people now, meeting people now that you can trust. You're definitely going to be able to trust this new love that's coming in, okay? It's going to be somebody that you can have good times with, hang with, somebody that's going to be similar to you. You know, you guys are going to vibe on so many levels. Like I said, you have great love vibes coming in. What else for my collective on this beautiful Friday? Yes, some of you guys are going to be celebrating something. I don't know. Are you pregnant? Are you getting married? Are you getting engaged? Do you have an anniversary coming up? Do you have a birthday coming up? You guys are celebrating, just celebrating life at this moment because you've been through the storm and now you've made it through and now you can feel like you could, like I said, rest. You have some peace, all right? You have that fresh air about you, that fresh breath, that second breath. You feel more alive, all right? Some of you are maybe going to some type of celebration, maybe a baby shower, a wedding, or just going on anything. What do we have coming up? We have Halloween coming up, and then we have Thanksgiving. So maybe some of you guys are just going to celebrate with family, but mostly you just feel like you're having your cake and eating it too, and you just have some rewards coming in. And yes, you do. They're coming in from the universe, okay? They are. What else for my collective on this unhappy Friday? You guys got clarity. You're seeing things now the way that they are. You're no longer being in disillusion. No one can pull the wool over your eyes. Now you're seeing the silver lining in the clouds. You're recognizing the wolves in sheep clothing, okay? So they can't come in and gaslight you. People can't come in and manipulate you now. Now when somebody says something, the red flags go off. You're no longer ignoring the red flags. Your intuition is on point and you are in line with your intuition, all right? You have clarity of thought. Some of you are now great communicators. You're communicating maybe what you've been through, what you've gone through, communicating what you want, setting boundaries for yourself. You're just speaking up. You've learned to speak up, okay? You now know thyself. You know what you want. You figured out what you want and what you don't want, all right? And you're placing boundaries and you're trusting in yourself. We have the color teal out here, so somebody might be wearing teal nail polish right now. We're starting to wear more teal colors. All right, teal is a healing color. It's almost right along with the fifth chakra, the throat chakra a little bit. So again, you guys are becoming more communicators, being more verbal, okay? We have Space Ranger coming out. So some of you guys are, again, standing up for yourself. Like I said, you're communicating, placing boundaries. You're standing up for yourself. You're no longer going along with the foolishness. You're not taking that. X out. Don't come with me with the games. Not playing it. You're trusting what you're doing. You're trusting what the universe has for you. You're walking out in faith. You know that they have your best interest at heart. All right. You only want to deal with people who are fair and kind and honest. All right, you guys may have a helper around you. You are a very trustworthy person. You yourself are someone people know that you're trustworthy. People know that that's a shoulder I can lean on. That's a good listener. That's a communicator. They give good advice. All right, people see who you are and they see you as a good, honest person now. All right, some of you may be from possibly Mars. Well, ruled by Mars, all right? So you definitely take a lot of action. You're very action orientated, all right? You don't sit on your bum and just will wither away in depression, all right? Unfortunately, though, you had to learn these lessons because you dealt with a player. And that's okay because we all have, all right, at some point. And I don't think there's a man or a woman on this channel or in this universe that can say they never had to deal with a player. Some of you keep dealing with players. But the thing is, once you've come across a player, you dealt with the player, you recognize the red flags, you learn from them, and then that's it. Maybe one player come, hopefully just one, teaches you that lesson well enough that you put these boundaries, you communicate, and then you won't be played no more, okay? But some of you did have to come across a player to learn your lessons and put you in this spot where you had to go in and heal, all right? This next person coming in, not going to be that. Not going to be that, all right? But this person caused you to get that clear thinking, all right? So thank him. All right, your moment's over, all right? Your moment's over. Some of you, that person you left may be feeling a little salty right now because you pulled away. They may feel like you're being petty. They may feel like you're holding on to a grudge, all right? Some of you need to take a salt bath. Oh, I had this upside down, guys. Some of you, this player just gave into temptations. And some of you are maybe even tempted to reach back out to them because maybe you think about them sometimes, or some of you are just tempted, you know, if you're on a certain diet or something, you're just tempted by sweets and just other things, all right? And some of you find like you're trying to fight that temptation. That's normal, all right? And some of you just have very sweet rewards coming in. I told you, the universe has something good for you. You're no longer dealing with the trash, no longer dealing with the junk. You've thrown that mindset out. You've gotten rid of people that no longer serve you. You've kicked them to the curb, thrown them to the trash, not putting up with trashy behavior. All right. You realize that, hey, I need to get rid of, I need to set boundaries. You know, I need to, again, you come to know yourself. You know what belongs, what doesn't belong. All right. You know, it takes you back to Sesame Street when they used to have that one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. You realize what does not belong in your life, okay? And you throw it to the curb. You know, we all have to do that sometimes. Sit back and review our lives and see who belongs and who doesn't belong, who's aiding to us, who's not, who's adding, who's taking away. You know, it's plus and minus. Like you balance your checkbook, balance your life, you know. That's what we talk about. That's what we talk about when we talk about balance. Balance your life. Let's do a review sometimes. If not every 30 days, do a review. Who's adding, who's subtracting from my emotional, my mental, you know, who's doing that. Someone was trying to cover something up from you, but not only was somebody trying to cover something up from you, the universe is saying that you are protected, okay? Your spirit guides, the universe, your ancestors, they're protecting you. They're protecting you from anything that is coming towards you to bring you any harm, all right? They are protecting you. Some of you are saving up for a rainy day. Good for you. You never know when a storm is going to come. Some of you are just curious about what's going on with your person, your partner. And that might be why you're on my channel. But this channel isn't about your partner today. It's about you, sweet pea. All right. Some of you are just getting ready for the cold weather. Maybe you're watching from a different part of the world where the weather has changed. Good for you because it's still hot here. All right. And some of you are covering up your emotions. All right. As well. This is also a card to say use caution. You know, remember the lessons you've gone through. Remember the recognize the red flags and just use caution moving forward. We're dealing with people, okay? Let me turn down a little bit. I want you to flag me. I like that sound. All right. What else? Did a card flip over in here? It did. Someone was dealing with somebody that has some substance abuse. If this is you, please get help, okay? But someone was dealing with somebody that has some substance abuse. You may or may not have known that because that comes right after cover up. So somebody could have covered up that they were using substance abuse and did not want you to know that they had some form of addiction, all right? That addiction could have been drugs, alcohol, sex, a lifestyle, but someone tried to hide that from you. With all of this out here, I'm thinking maybe a drug addiction, okay? And they were feeding their habit. All right, they hid this from you. Again, it comes at the cover up. So someone tried to hide this from you. Also, this could mean that you know, after experiencing this, you now receive with clarity. You do have food for thought. And maybe now you're thinking more, being more knowledgeable, being more, just using your discernment, being wise in your decisions. All right. Some of you, you know, maybe receiving good health now. You possibly need to watch your diet, watch what you're taking in, taking more vitamins. All right, as well. And again, this could be celebration, but with 3 spoons out here, somebody was definitely dealing with a third party. Remember, we had player, and somebody could have been covering up the fact that there was a third party involved, and a third party that it possibly was doing drugs with, okay? So never rule that out because that's on the board. What else? And it's also possible, okay? It's possible because it's just clicked. A third party could have been doing some type of black magic, okay? Go with me for 1 second if you believe in it because it's real. Spiritual attack is real. Someone could have been putting some type of drugs and covering up the fact that they were putting something, what this thing is doing, in somebody's food, their drink, something, because they're trying to hold on. A third party could have been trying to hold on to your person because maybe your person was unhappy in that relationship, didn't want to be there, and they were trying to hold on to that person by affecting their food, doing some type of spell, black magic, or something, aiding it to whatever they have. It didn't have to be the food, it could be the food, it could be the drink, it could be them, it could be if they were doing drugs together, putting something in their drugs, okay? Something to try to bind them, to keep them in, to hold on to them, all right? That might be for 1 or 2% of you. Definitely third party sneaking around. Yes, definitely. You could have been dealing with the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. All right. Someone, you're now using your primal instincts though. Now your instincts have kicked in, and now you're recognizing you're not naive or gullible, and I hate to really use that as an adjective for you, but before you probably went along with the little things, you closed the eye to something, maybe been a little naive, some things got a little bit over your head for a moment, you know, because you were in disillusion. Now your primal instincts have definitely kicked in. Like, you see it, smell it, feel it before it even comes up on you, and you're ready to you're ready, okay? So something can't just come up on you, you know. You're ready, you're swift, you're alert, you're on point, your radars are up, you know, and the same, someone can't come with the same foolishness no more, all right? All right, yep, again, you dealt with a player, and somebody might be out playing basketball as well. Somebody might become more athletic, getting more into sports, getting out there, all right? You definitely bouncing back from a situation. Definitely, that's why you're having this glow up. That's why you're celebrating. That's why you have all these abundance getting ready to come in for you that you're manifesting, because you bounced back so nicely. All right, you're realizing at this point the ball is in your court. You've taken your power back. All right, you're standing firm. Situations is starting to get better for you now. All right. You're also looking colorful. You're looking good. Your skin is getting better. Some of you dyed your hair, change your hair, cut your hair. You're dressing different, losing weight. Whatever you're doing, you're looking good, collective. All right. You dealt with the cheater, but it's all right. It's all right. You bounce back with the cheater. And again, everyone has. All right. But this person was undercover. You may have dealt with somebody who's undercover about their sexuality. Not only undercover, it's a lot of covering things up. This person covered a lot. It's so much. You know, you think you know your person. So it's so much right now that you don't know about this person that may come out to the open, okay? You escaped though. You were protected, because this person's living a dangerous lifestyle and they're headed straight into trouble. All right, this is somebody who acts quick, sees something flashy, they jump at it. They don't really think about it. They just jump for opportunities. They take unnecessary risk. All right, some may pan out for temporarily, and then they don't. All right, and then they're on to the next thing. All right, this is just a known cheater. This is somebody who's just out here doing all type of illegal, dangerous activity, putting themselves in harm's way without a second thought, and just dealing with the consequences as they come. You know, they just want that lifestyle, unfortunately, you know. So what else? Tell me more about my collective. They don't want to hear it. They know what they've been through. They don't want to hear that disappointing stuff. Oh gosh, you guys, with health card being out here, check your health. Some of your health is improving, okay? You just need to get a well check. Some of you are getting better, bouncing back. I say, remember, we had basketball bouncing back. So some of you are bouncing back from some health issues. All right, you're making healthy choices at this time. So unfortunately, I do have to say, somebody might have something going on with their heart, their blood pressure. They might need to watch that. Maybe low blood pressure, high blood pressure. Watch what you eat, okay? Because we did have the spoon out here. So make some wise choices, healthy choices. Change your diet. We had this as well. So this might be a time to work on maybe eating healthy or making healthy choices as well. All right. Some of you are, you know, thinking now with your mind, your heart, and your body. You're not just making decisions just from a logical place or from a heart space. You're in alignment now. Again, remember, we had this. So you are in alignment. You're thinking, you're balanced at this moment. All right. Definitely, you're in your femininity. All right, for my girls, my women, you're in your femininity now. You don't feel like you have to walk with that masculine power, be hard on people, be tough on people. You feel like you can just be that gentlewoman that you are. Even if you're that single parent, a single woman, and you're raising a kids, being the mother, the father, paying the bills, doing it all. I know that life, okay? Even then, you still feel like you can take time to nurture yourself, embody your femininity, all right? Still be a lady at the end of the day, all right? You're using you have prestige right now. You're in your power. You're taking your power back. You're coming across as royalty. You're being protected. Again, the spirit is protecting you, giving you intuitions, giving you warning signs. All right. Some of you may have moved. Some of you, may actually be out here with the umbrella. You're in the rain at this very moment. All right. But again, love. You see that love? I told you you have new love coming in. And with this umbrella, this is a love relationship that when you and this love come together, this new love, or for a few, if your past love returns with a new attitude, with new energy, this love relationship is very much protected. All right, spirit is protecting it, the universe is protecting it. No one's gonna be able to come between it. They're not gonna listen to they're not gonna be tempted by the outside trash, and you're not gonna be tempted by the outside trash, and nobody can come and tell you nothing about your man. Nobody can come and tell him nothing about his women. You're gonna be like, I don't want to hear that. Get going. I know you can't tell me nothing about my girl. You're like, you can't tell me nothing about my man. It's just that's it. He's only gonna have eyes for you, babes. Just for you. All right. What else, spirit guys? See, abundance rolling in here, rolling in the hay. The money is about to roll in. Some of you starting new businesses. Definitely, if you are, it's going to be a very profitable business. All right. It is necessary though that you do the hard work. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, you need to do the hard work. With the hay, you need to do the hard work, and then once spirit sees you putting in the hard work, the blessings will come. The business will become profitable. Okay. Anything that comes easy doesn't last. If you have to work for it, then that's when you get the blessings, because you do your part and then the universe does their part and they meet you halfway. All right, they bless what you've done. If it's easy come, easy go. Remember, easy come, easy go. Things that are easy aren't worth it all the time. And this work is not going to be for pennies either, baby. This is going to be for some real money. You're a person feeling sad, rejected, isolated because you moved on, you let go, you're healing, They self-inflicted this on themselves. They're longing for you. They know that this situation is terrible. All right. They were being stubborn. They're reminiscing about you, and they're very sad. Let's give them a moment. Okay, it's over. Let's go. What do we have? What do you have, spirit guides? Your person may have caught an STD out here hoeing and playing around. All right, if they got a dirty banana, for sure. All right, it's saying caution. This is caution. Caution. You see that yellow caution, like yellow light on a traffic light. This is caution. You see this banana? You know what a banana is. You know what it is, right? You know. You see this banana? You see it on the head? This is a dirty banana. This is two things. This person's got an STD, got a dirty banana, got something going on there, or your person with the same sex. All right. And you still may have a dirty banana, but you know what it is. All right. Just know that things aren't as they appear. All right. It's something going on. Something's not as appeared. So, and also let you know with this girl looking, somebody's watching you and keeping an eye on you. All right, could be watching you from a fake account under a fake name, calling you. You might be getting unwanted phone calls that appear like spam. It's not spam, babes. What else do we have here? Yep, it's not spam. Somebody hiding. Somebody hiding. A lot of hiding out here. All right, because they're blue, they're depressed, they're feeling bad. They don't want you to know how they really feel. They want you to know they're missing you. They don't want you to know they're longing for you. They're hiding from everybody else their sadness too, because they don't want you to know. You could have dealt with a water sign, or they could have dealt with a water sign, and they're sad because they chose a water sign over you. All right, but again, you're using your intuition. You're being inspired. You're inspiring this person. You now have them using their intuition to want to make a change. So good, kudos for you. All right. If you're inspiring change in somebody to make them a positive person, a better person, kudos for you. Kudos. What else? Tell me more about my collective with this Fun Friday. All right. Tell me more. Substance. You've gained substance. All right. You are refilling your spirit. You're becoming more alive. You're becoming more spiritual. All right. You're getting in touch. You're doing things that bring you joy. All right. You're meeting your basic needs with no problem. If you were struggling before, you're now meeting your basic needs. All right. You're eating more healthier. Some of you are eating more vegetables. Some of you are becoming vegetarians, letting go of certain things that you used to eat before. You're just enjoying your life now, okay? You're pouring into you. You came out of depression. You covered up. Again, but you bounced back. But you went through a moment where you were depressed. You were sad. You know, you dealt with what somebody did to you. This also says somebody's going to be returning to you soon. Somebody's going to be coming back to talk to you, communicate you. This same person who's longing for you, they're covering something up. Remember, everything is not as it seems. They're covering something up. So use discernment, all right? Use discernment. This person's going to say they want to be loyal. You only want loyal people around you. They see you as being loyal, all right? Again, you have loyal friends around you, all right? Just let me know that you're going to be meeting up too with some old friends. One of those old friends could have been somebody that you dealt with intimately or romantically. Just let you know that things are getting better in your life, not worse, all right? You're discovering your legacies. Some of you are on a happy journey at this moment. You have a lot of joy coming in, but some of you may have a little here of some disappointment as well, okay? But you have happy energy, and you're happily saying goodbye. You are very happily saying goodbye to things that you know are not good for you at this moment. All right, things that just blend in, things that are chameleons, people who just try to hang in there but appear to be someone that they're not. All right, people are green-eyed with envy over you. All right, so just keep your spirit up for sure. Let's go to something else. What else from my beautiful collective? What else? Because I know the energy is good. I know they have abundance. Tell me more about this love they have coming in. What are you tell me? All this love, this abundance, this victory that they're now celebrating. Thank you. Money, money, money. Money. You got money, money, money coming in. I told you, you got abundance coming in. All right. Some of you may have some challenges right now with some unhealthy habits. So, and you might be dealing at this moment with some financial struggles. Just don't worry about it. Okay. Again, just kind of hold tight to what you have. Get through, only take care of your basic needs right now. Not all these wants and desires you have. Because baby, you got money coming in. You have money coming in, okay? It's gonna come. Some of you are addicted to making money, and you're allowing that to stand between you and your love life. Money is the root of all evil. Be patient, though. I'm telling you, be patient in divine timing. This money is coming in. It's promised to you. It's your abundance. It's your reward for the hard work that you did, for bouncing back, for being victorious over learning the lessons, healing what you needed to heal, coming through this, this player who feel like you put a love spell on them because you are love, you are given, and they can't find anyone to come with that energy. They feel like you bewitched them in some type of way. All right. Somebody who may have been a gold digger that wanted to manifest off of you, whether it's your energy, your money, your time, your body. All right. This person, they wanted to use you, and you finally got that discernment. You saw it, and you're like, not the one. I am not the one. The two or the three. All right. This person not going to come and open their heart to you, or somebody wants to come and open their heart to you because you do have a love connection coming. Open your heart to this person. Don't be afraid to love again. Okay. Open your heart so that you can attract more love in. All right. We're going to start to wrap this out. What else from my collective on this Good Friday? What else from my collective on this Good Friday? They're manifesting such good things. Such good things they're manifesting in. Some of you have been replaying some events in your head. And I can see that because we're just coming off of the waning moon and getting ready to go into the moon. And yes, we just came from the lunar eclipse that we had, the moon eclipse. So some of you may be replaying some old things, but that's what's allowing you to release. And that's what right now, with us being in the core moon, this is a time to release and put endings to things that don't belong. So you may, be replaying some events in your head right now about what happened with your person, why they happened, kind of feeling like maybe you want some apology or accountability. All right, but you're doing it because you're ready to put it into that chapter. And unfortunately, some of you, someone may be passing away that you may hear about, family, friend, just someone you know. If so, you have my condolences, okay? Because this can represent death as well. But it talks about rebirth and transformation. Some of you just put it into an old chapter in your life. You put it into a relationship that was not benefiting you or that was not aiding to your growth. Some of you just put it into maybe your old self, and you're rebirthing a new version of yourself now, a more confident, someone who speaks up for themselves, someone who places boundaries, someone who knows their self-worth and their self-value. So that as well, you're ready for new beginnings, and you have new beginnings coming in, which is what I told you when I felt the energy before I got into this. You know, some of you have just been triggered to transform, all right? You dealt with a narcissist who came in, who love bombed you, all right, made you think, oh, you were special, you were the one. Once they got in, they got comfortable, they started pulling back, they thought they had you, they thought everything was secure, they played a game. Well, that's what players do, all right? You realized you were in that one-sided situation, and you got out of it, all right? What else? What else, my beautiful collective? Yeah, the relationship's over. Like I said, you realize it, you got out. Exit. To the left, to the left. You got out of that relationship. The relationship is over, all right? No more second chances, all right? You guys grew, all right? And now you feel like what's dead is dead, what's over is over. They've done too much. I'm sure you gave them chances, but they did too much, all right? You realized that they were a snake. They couldn't be trusted, all right? You got tired of looking over your shoulder. You got tired of trying to figure out what they were doing, when they were doing it, and who they were doing it with. Staying up at night, not sleeping, wondering, all right? You finally had an upheaval, a revelation. You know what? I got to stop doing this. It hit home. With the lightning, that was God giving you a warning. That was God sending you a sign. You started recognizing the sign. The universe started sending you signs through your intuition, through downloads. You woke up one night, one day, whatever, sitting at your office, looking at the computer, dazing off in space, however it went. You got that revelation and said, you know what, self? I got to stop. I got to stop allowing this person to do this. I got to stop letting them get away. I got to stand up for myself. I've had enough. I've given chances. I'm sick and tired. And you know, when you get sick and tired of being tired, that's it. You know, R. Kelly said best, when a woman's fed up. You got fed up. You got fed up. I also feel like this person is going to receive some shocking news, or you might receive some shocking news about a sudden change that's going on within their life. All right, you may have a sudden change going to happen in your life as well. It could be this new love. It could be this is abundance. Whatever it is, it's going to shock you. Whatever it is, all right? But it's going to happen in divine timing, not in your timing. Don't try to make it happen. Don't try to manifest it. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen, in divine timing, okay? You guys are going through cycles. Cycles take time to heal. You take time to heal. You're progressing. You definitely have love coming in. You're going to meet up with somebody. One of these shocking things might be that you run into somebody while you're out and about, and this is going to be your love mate, your real twin flame, all right? You're going to start building friendships, savoring the moment, all right? A lot of happiness, like I told you, you have a lot of happiness coming in for you. Everything is going to be clear for you. You guys are going to go on like a honeymoon phase. When you meet this person, it's like your souls are going to connect as if you've known each other forever. You're going to get lost in this person, all right? It's real love. You guys are going to ascend to higher levels. You're going to grow very fast. Your relationship is going to go very fast. So hold on to your seats, because when you meet this person, the love is going to be there. You're going to escalate from meeting to dating to engagement to marriage to family. This is going to be that love. This is going to be that divine love that comes in and take your breath away. What you went through, what you thought was true love, you don't have a clue. That was something to prepare you. That was your preparation for the love that you're going to receive, the divine love you're going to receive, okay? So let me go ahead and get an angel message for you and a motivational message for you, and then we're going to wrap this up. And good morning again to you. I hope you have a great day. What's my angel message for the collective on this beautiful Friday? What's the angel message from a collective on this beautiful Friday? Take action. Don't just sit around. Do not just sit around, okay, waiting for love to just come knock on your front door and say, knock, 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 here I am, I'm love, you ready? No, get out, do something. If you're starting about a career, do what you need, looking a new career, send that resume out. If you're thinking about starting a new business, see what steps you need to take to get it started. If you're thinking about changing your eating habits, well, Start today. Let today be that day that you start to do whatever it is that you want to manifest. You want to do. If you're looking for love, get out the house. Go somewhere. Like whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, whatever you're trying to do, you need to take action. Take that first step towards it. Like I said, once you take the first steps, once you start doing it, then the universe will meet you halfway. Don't sit around and think it's going to fall in your lap. Although sometimes some things do. But you need to take action. All right. And then in your future, it's coming. It's coming. Like I said, you have divine timing out here. You know, you just need to be patient because it's coming in the near future. So you don't even have long. It's coming real soon. There's a lot of helpful people around you that's ready to help you get to where you're trying to go. Whatever you need, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be so much in your ego. So, oh no, I do it by myself. Don't be that. You're not in that masculine energy anymore. Okay, you're in that feminine energy. All right, be assertive. Ask for what you want. Be bold. Be courageous. All right. And most importantly, give me one more. Most importantly, you're ready. You've healed. You're ready. Get out there, okay? Get out there and do what you need to do. You're ready. This is my message for you for today. I hope if you liked it, like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, you know, if it resonated with you. And have a great Friday. I sending you blessings and love. Thank you.